Hey everybody, it's Crappy the Craftsman, Regression Obsession, coming to you with part 2 of practicing throwing raspberries at the moon. That's what somebody told me dice setting was. Well, I've had a successful morning. I've been up here 4 hours or so throwing dice, and I just completed the other video. I decided to carry on with it because we only got through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shooters, and I had one that was 20. I almost hit an all tall small. I was a 12 away from hitting it. I ended up with a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, that's 2 above average, 7 before 7 ratio. Not a 7 out ratio, but a set before 7. And I didn't have to make this exception, but I did make an exception here. If I hit a 7 and then I hit another 7, that would have been a come out 7. I'm putting one of these red ones in there to count how many there is, but I'm not going to take those for my count for my chips. Because that would have been a come out 7. But anyway, I'm going for just seeing if this actually helps me. I'm throwing a 4-2, 2-4, 4-2, 2-4, and when I throw it, I'm throwing it with a roll, like just kind of scooting it down the table, and I want the dice to hit right there. I don't want them hitting alligators at all. Okay, that's what I'm shooting for, and I want them to keep a forward momentum, right down the table. Do you see how those just roll down there? So I'm gonna have a bar here. I'm gonna have to get low, and on the big table, man, when I get there, it's gonna be a challenge for me. I'm used to practicing on the small one, so I'm putting a little extra ump on them here. Maybe I can get them down there and get them to land right next to the wall. I tried a hard way set. It did not work for me, so I went to this 4-2. Let's get this thing going and we'll talk while we're doing it. I didn't feel good about that, but it came out all right. Yo, 11. Those are harder to hit. Like I say, I was 1 away from an all tall. 1 away. And one of the reasons in my videos, I started out doing some dice setting at the beginning. I never really had much results on it. But I like to have my videos at a fast pace. And I feel you guys probably noticed it too, man. I have a lot faster pace than most people on their videos. We get through a lot of shooters, and we still talk a lot, but I really try to get the. There we go. That's a 3. I just really try to get as many shots in for my strategies so we can really see what's going to happen. So that's why and every once in a while, Crappy gets on some rolls, doesn't he? You guys have all seen it. Anybody can. And this could all be luck here, what I'm doing. Now, I've been standing the dice up, but I just started doing this, and I feel good. It's giving me that one kind of skipped, but it worked. That's an 8. You see that one bounced up a little bit? But I'm giving them dice a pretty solid, hard roll. And I'm keeping it low to the table. Look, I just rolled them right down there. 6. Seems like the more I roll them, the better my outcome. Now I'm really going to have to give them a wing and get all the way down a 14-foot table. And wish I had one to practice on. I've been thinking about building me a new table. See how I rolled them babies to a 5-1. I've been rolling a lot of 5-1-6s. I just roll them dice. Roll them. I'm not throwing them at all. Now, I don't think they're going to say anything to me about doing that. If they do, I don't know what I'll do. I'll just maybe keep doing it until some upper management comes up and talks to me about it. There's a 10. I don't know. I don't think there's anything illegal about it. I'm actually liking this better than what I was doing before, and it's faster. So I'm giving them, now that was kind of sliding them, but it slid right to a 7. Oh man, and it didn't hit the back wall. Oh, we're not counting that. No, I'm kidding. We're counting it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, that's 1 above average. That's not too bad. I'm gonna stick, can you guys see them? I'll stick the other ones over here, the new ones, and then we're gonna count them up and add them into this and see what my ratio is on all the shooters. But it was 8 last time. Another way to do this too is to keep up with the point and don't count your sevens on come out rolls and stuff like that. But I'm trying not to shoot sevens. All right, there's a 5. I don't know if it's just going to take more testing, man. When I started doing this, I started feeling really good about it. Now that was a bad, I didn't feel good about the way I rolled those. I kind of gave them a twist so they kind of went on their ends. But it worked out to a 10. I like it when I hear them go right down the table. Come on. Like that sound was really good. I don't know if you guys could hear the difference, but that tells me, and that gave me a hard 6. That tells me it was rolling pretty good there. You guys can try this. There's an 8. That one felt pretty good. You know, the one thing that makes me question dice setting overall is how come am I getting all these numbers? You know, it seems like if you were really accurate, you would get the same number every time, or a whole lot, you know what I'm saying? There's a 4. That's the only thing that, you know, is it real? It's fun to do regardless. So I'm going to enjoy doing this. It's going to be interesting too, because, oh, I didn't like the way those skipped, but it skipped to a 12. Look at that, guys. We on our way here to something. Don't get too confident there, raspberry man. Throwing my raspberries at the moon. Here I go. Keeping that, my hand, you notice my hand didn't even leave the table there. It's basically scooting right along the table. I'm keeping these dice low, baby. Low. How low? Like the limbo. Here we go. That one didn't feel so good, but it worked out to a hard 6. But it had that sound. And I've been hitting a lot of 6s, man. A lot of 6s. A lot of 6s. We're 7 minutes in. We're supposed to go out on the boat today. I'm supposed to be going to the store. Instead, I'm up here shooting raspberries at the moon. There's a 5-1-6. You know what I think the best thing about what I'm doing here is the dice are hitting right here and not getting up into these to send them random. That's what I think is going to help me, especially if I can get this thing down. You know, you can't expect it in one day to be really good at something. Oh, that was bad. I'm still going to count it though. They've been counting at the casino, but that was a 4. If you don't hit the back wall, they just say hit the back wall. They definitely count it if it's a 7, right? If it was the number that hit ATS, they probably would say, oh, didn't hit the back wall. All right. We need a Yo 11 and a 9 here, it looks like, don't we? Oh, man, we hit a 7. Dang it, man. I thought we was on our way that time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pretty good roll. Pretty good roll. All right, we're 9 minutes in. I hear my girl down there. She's wanting to go on the boat. She's probably aggravated. You know, she says she's a craps widow. So I spend all my time up here in the man cave up here. All right, I'm going to take this, and my hand's going to just scoot along there and roll over like this, but smooth as possible. If I could perfect that exact roll. There's 5. That one didn't hit the back wall either, so I'm really going to have my work cut out for me at the casino to get the dice back there. I'm feeling really good about it, guys. 9. Where are we at here? get in trouble if I don't go to the store and get we're gonna grill some burgers on our, we put that, the best thing we ever did is put that grill on our boat. Oh man, that was bad. And that rolled to a 7. I felt it when it left my hand. That's gonna kill my ratio. Look at that, 2. I felt really bad about that one. I called it before it hit. Oh well. What are you gonna do? I didn't like that one either, but that was all right. I think I could get a feel for this after a while of what I want it to feel like when I do it. Get that memory. I don't have any luck. That was a little hard. That was a Yo 11 though. Alright, so I gotta throw it hard when I need a Yo 11, right? Okay. Learned something. Raspberries at the moon. I didn't like that one. Yep, and that's a 7. Dude, 2 in a row. I didn't like that at all. Well, can't get aggravated, right? I'm just learning. You guys can learn with me here. I might be a terrible teacher because I might be teaching bad habits here, but I'm noticing some results. There's a 6, and that had that sound, that sound that I'm listening for, where my dice just kind of rolled without spinning. You know what I'm saying? It's the best delivery method I found. I think I had a little twist to my thing. There's a 9. I had a little, when I did that one, I kind of twisted them that way. If I could get a steady flow and get really good at it. All right, here we go. There's another 6. Hey, we got past 2 rolls. What do you think? Yeah, I promise I will not become this arrogant dice setting channel. We all know there's a couple of them out there where people, that's what they're really into. That's all that matters. They don't even show strategy or nothing. They just throwing the dice. Well, there's a 7. Dang it. But we got 5 shooters in. Ugh. That's more than we got last time because we had some really long ones, man. Started off pretty good, and this is going to kill my ratio. There's a 6. There's a 9. What I need is one of them good 20, 30 rolls here to make up for them last ones, huh? Can I do it? There's a 10. Oh, I didn't like the way they tumble. Did you see that? They kind of come off the table. I don't know if you can see it from the angle where you're at. I'm watching them scoot. Like, they don't leave the table. They're basically just kind of rolling down the table the whole way. And I think the whole trick is I'm gonna have to get really good at to get like that time they kind of slid. I think they might accuse me of sliding on that one. Now sliding is illegal. There's ways to conceal that, but alright. I didn't like that at all. Bad release. That gave me a Yo 11. The only way to get good at something is to keep on doing it. I'm making my girlfriend mad at me right now by being up here. She went outside to hang out with the neighbors. Hopefully that'll keep her occupied so I can finish this video out. and get me my 20, get me my all tall small right here. And then my day's gonna be highlighted. I was one away on the last video. That one there, that was the perfect roll. What's that, 9? You guys watch these dice where they hit down here, okay? Watch where they hit. Watch them. If I can do it right. Oh, that one went up a little bit and hit up on the alligator a little bit, but it still worked out. It looked like it bounced right back to where it was. There's an 8. Watch one when I tell you that I heard the thump. Look, this time just watch right down there and watch where they hit. See, hit a hard 8 again. That's what I'm talking about with this dice control is, if it was really real, why am I hitting all these other numbers? Why? Why am I not hitting the same thing over and over and over and over again? Because it's still random. See there, they rolled to another 8. You see that? Did you guys see where they hit? Right there, and they kind of kiss that and fall right back down. And I think the thing at the casino for me is going to be getting the speed, the exact speed I need. It's 10. Look, we're at 12 away from hitting the tall. When I get in the zone like this, I must have been out of the zone there for a minute. There's a 4. We needed that 4 too. Look at that. Kind of skipped on that time. Do you guys think, tell me in the comments if you think they're going to say something about this method. And there's going to be obstacles too. That's another thing you have to worry about. Here, we've got a clear path. There's going to be chips out everywhere. Five. Look at that. We need a 2 or a 12. Ooh, and get this though. Here's what I was showing earlier in the other video. I shouldn't have stopped. My momentum will get broken up. But look, with my 4-2 set, there's a 6, there's a 6. There's a 1, there's a 1. That's kind of showing that these dice are not rolling off too much. There's a 3. We already had that 3. There's one of them ones though. One of them dice spun off, didn't it? Can we hit this? Yo, 11. There's one of them 6s. Come on, man. It is what it is. Come on. There's another 6. Are you guys, I mean, I had some bad rolls in there. I had 2 good ones. This one's really good. Are you guys believing in this raspberry at the moon thing? There's an 8. What do you think, man? Are they going to shut me down on this shooting style? I've never seen anyone do it. Or is it the bouncy table going to send them to random? There's a 6. I rolled it over, but there's a 6. Is it going to work? Am I going to hit a 2 or a 12 for both? That one rolled me to a 7, guys. I'll be dang. Oh. 1. We were just too short. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. In the last video I had a 20 roll. In this one I had a 20 roll. Alright. Let's see what our ratio is on this one. That's going to help us, but man, those 3 that we didn't hit nothing is going to kill it. On this video, what I do is even out all the stacks. Looks like it's going to be kind of low, guys. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, okay? That's 8 on the high end. We're missing 4 chips to make them all 8. There's 7 here. So if you look at that, we had 8 last time. We're still going to be, look, if you take all these, because I'm just going to combine them together, okay? If you combine them together, that puts us at a 7.5 ratio right now, more than 7.5. Because look, all these have 8. Right here, they have 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 shooters so far. I'm going to try to continue this video series out to 20. And right now we are at a little over probably 8 3/4 or a 7 3/4, which is a little above average. Them bad rolls really get you, man, but you're going to have them. They're real. They're reality. It's going to happen, man. So right now we are at a 7.5, 7 out ratio, okay? Let me stack these back here like this. So when I start my next phase, I'm not going to be able to do that today because I got to get my butt out on the boat. I got to go to the store, get the stuff to grill. Crappy loves life, I'll just tell you that. Well, I hope you enjoyed my raspberries at the moon. Throwing raspberries at the moon. And Crappy says, don't crap out.